It's always time to do kitchen remodels, bath remodels, anything you might need, but I suggest starting in the winter. That way, when the nice weather does come around in spring or summer, you can enjoy it and not have your house tore up. It started in 2003. I was going to Central Michigan University, and my roommate had a job, part-time job at the local Sherwin store across the street from our apartment, and I needed some work, so he got me in, and it just kicked it off there, stuck with it since. I get to meet a lot of new friends when I'm doing my territory drives, and I've met a lot of people over the years I still stay in contact with in different states, even when I work for Sherwin-Williams out of state. And yeah, it's nice to get to know these people you never would have met otherwise.
Welcome back. This is How You're Done. I'm Adam Helfman. Erica Harper's in studio.
Good morning.
We've been watching trends all morning,
Of course.
talking about trends in 2019.
This is my favorite show.
Studying designers and doing our homework.
Yep, always.
So we've narrowed down colors,
Yep.
and we're going to talk about the popular colors for 2019.
These are our predictions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, whatever we predict comes true. Just ask
Well,
my good comedy show. So, Erica, what do we have?
well, first of all, when we were putting the segment together, I thought we should bring in an actual expert because these were things that we just studied and we said, oh, we like these colors, right? So
SME, subject matter expert.
that's correct. Yeah.
So we go right to the top.
Yep. So we reached out to our friends at Sherwin-Williams and they sent Scott. Scott Ward is here in studio with us today. Hi, Scott.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
In case anyone hasn't heard of Sherwin-Williams, what do they do?
Very small paint company.
Right?
Sell a lot of paint.
Bit. Lots of paint. In fact, how many stores are on Metro Detroit? Do you know?
I think we're close to 60 now.
So it's like 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you
corner.
can. Yeah, they're everywhere.
In fact, we talk to a lot of our contractors about paint and where they get it from. And, you know, you think because of convenience they would go to Sherwin-Williams, but it's actually because of the quality.
It is both.
And the service, I would say, because it really is where the pros go. You know, you can go to a big box store and pick up paint, no problem. You can go to a hardware store and pick up paint, no problem. And you can get the really, really, really expensive paint, but if you don't apply it properly, it's worthless. Is that correct?
It's definitely correct.
So the key is to match the two, right?
Right.
Good installer or good applicator or good painter,
Right.
and good product.
Yeah.
So tell me about Sherwin-Williams products.
They tend to cover very well, and you get a really nice uniform finish when you're done. And we have a coating for any situation you get into. So it doesn't matter. And then, so come on in and talk to us. And if you have
So my
questions-
kids take crayons all over the walls. Can we paint something that allows the crayons to be wiped off?
There are some coatings like Duration Home and Emerald that will, they have good stain resistance and
Perfect.
good burnish resistance too for long-term durability. So,
Easy cleaning.
oh yeah.
I like that. So let's go through these colors.
Yeah, let's see what Scott thinks about our picks here.
So one of the colors we picked was called Endless Sea.
Yeah, so it's lighter than traditional denim, but it's warmer than teal. So I think it'll be really, really popular because I think bold colors are going to be popular this year.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really pretty blue. So that's what we came up with.
Okay.
Was Endless Sea, and then I think it'll get kind of make you feel relaxed. I really liked it. Then we have Jasper, which is sort of it's sort of an update of the Hunter Green, but it's not Hunter Green. It's updated. It doesn't feel 80s. It feels more modern.
Okay.
Now, does Sherwin-Williams track like popularity and I know you guys release like the color of the year and things like that, but do you track popularity or do you have like the top 5, top 10? Is there like that?
We do. There's actually some sites we can go that I haven't been to, but they have their top 50 colors that are purchased every year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about Nugget?
Nugget.
I like Nugget. I'm like a chicken nugget. I'm hungry now. But Nugget's another popular color.
Yeah, well, it's really pretty, and it's a little less bold, but it still has some color in there. And then of course Sherwin-Williams' version of millennial pink would be
Rosebud.
Yeah.
Why do you call it millennial pink?
Because all the millennials are painting everything pink.
Are they really?
Yeah.
So like all those houses in Detroit that we renovated had the pink tile.
I saw pink cabinets. New pink cabinets.
Okay, you know what? I think that's kind of cool, actually. I'd put it in my laundry room, maybe.
There you go.
What do you think, Scott?
I wouldn't put it in mine, but hey, that's why I have so many colors. 'Cause everybody has different tastes.
So if a homeowner's thinking of updating colors in their house, can they go to a Sherwin store and get help?
They definitely can. Definitely come on in and talk to some associates. We also have a color consultation program where we'll have a designer come out to your house and do a consultation with what you're working with. It's a really nice program, and the girls work very hard at it. So
So you have a quite a bit done. Do you? What about your website, SherwinWilliams.com? Is there
Yes.
all kinds of information people can get there as well?
absolutely, color trends and inspirations and ideas. Yeah.
Well,
So-
that's cool.
The other one we picked was like a slate violet, which is
Slate violet.
yeah, it feels like a gray purple, which I think is really really popular. So just a little twist on the neutral gray, and then put a little purple in there. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't know about with the pink cabinets and the purple walls though. I'm
I
not
think
sure
there's
about that.
I think there's a conspiracy going on here.
Okay.
Is the guy who picks the color names from Crayola? You guys collude with Crayola crayons? I want to know.
I've
Come
always-
clean. Tell me right now.
Adam, I've always wondered who did this. What kind of, how do you get this job? Because it sounds like a fantastic job to have. you
Right.
know?
I want to, I want the color blue. Well, how can we reintroduce blue? Let's call it slate violet. Let's come up with 19 versions of the same blue, right? I mean, remember the Crayola with the built-in sharpener?
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I had the 64 crayon box, and I broke all the tips off once. So
Was it satisfying to do that?
but then I ate them.
I think you went a little too far with that story.
I'm that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just saying the colors, right? I mean, like you had how many colors of orange can you have? Halloween orange, pumpkin orange, orange, tangerine orange, Florida orange,
This
Miami
sounds
orange.
like a whole nother segment.
I know, but I just digress. My head is trying to wrap around all these fancy names. Origami white. Really, dude? What are you folding the white colors? What does origami white mean?
You know,
Well, I mean, I can tell you what it looks like. I don't know what they meant by it.
Please tell me.
Well, it's white with a little bit of a tan undertone, but it's not too ivory.
Okay.
So it's better. It's not too stark white. It goes really well with a lot of the neutrals now.
Did you see how professionally she answered that? I was like, oh, yeah.
it's good.
Right?
She knows what she's doing.
How many colors does Sherwin-Williams have?
Oh, I couldn't even answer that.
Like, it's in the thousands, right?
Unlimited.
Like,
They have unlimited
what's a
colors.
little book? It's the fan, right? The
Color fan deck.
The
Yeah.
fan deck.
Yeah.
There's
We
like-
bought our mini version here because they have a few trends themselves that their designers came up with. So, Scott, tell us about the color of the year. What's the color of the year?
Our color of the year is Cavern Clay. So that's SW7701.
Cavern clay.
Cavern Clay.
So it
There
looks like
is.
cavern clay. I'm holding it in my hand, and I will say this: it almost looks like a mask. Like if you're gonna do like a facial.
Well, I was thinking it looked like a terracotta
clay
pot,
mask.
like you would put your plants in. I
It
thought
actually, cavern clay looks like clay.
see,
Like I want to mold it,
hence
So-
the name.
or like a light chocolate.
Southwest influenced.
Well, yeah, I can see that going in a lot of different places.
That's why we stress lighting too, because there's so many colors. So we do sell color samples as well, called Color to Go. I would suggest if you're selecting colors for your house to pick 4 or 5 you like, take them home and put them on the wall and see how they look in natural light and then also the daylight.
You're
That's
talking about
actually a good piece of
you're not-
advice.
You're not talking about paint chips. You're talking about actual paint that you would put on the
Correct,
wall.
yeah.
Can you buy? What's the smallest amount of paint you can buy? Can you buy like a vial, or you have to buy like a quarter pint? What is
Ours
it?
are actually a quart size.
Quart. Okay.
They're a satin finish.
Yeah.
Yep. And the reason is we want you to paint a good sized space because you won't be able to see what's going to look like if it's just a tiny little color chip taped to a wall. You won't visualize it.
What about underneath
Interesting.
Yeah.
the when you paint on the wall? Do you recommend that they paint primer or something first so they can see? Because wouldn't it look different if there's a dark color on the wall?
Yes, that's good. And their background should be nice, clean, fresh white background.
Okay.
Unless it's a dark or a red, you might want to put like a light gray background first.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about coverage. Is there a rule of thumb that 1 gallon of paint should cover X amount of wall space, square footage, or whatever it is? Is there a rule of thumb or not?
The way I estimate and always have been is if you're rolling and brushing, most gallons are going to cover close to 300 square foot per gallon. Or if you're spraying with an airless sprayer, I drop it down to about 250 square foot per gallon.
Is airless sprayer better than hand painting, or is it preference?
It's a preference for most occupied spaces like your house. you're not going to use that unless the house is empty,
Right.
because it's going to get little droplets of paint all over the place.
Well, unless you
Overspray.
protect, yeah.
But for
Spray and roll.
for production work and contractors for exteriors and more, it's a great way to go. Save some time.
Text us if you're listening. Text us 97136 your favorite paint color. I'd like to hear it.
Yeah.
Somebody just texted me millennials like neutral colors. I'm a millennial and I hate pink. One of your friends, Julie Jeffries,
Yeah.
Erica,
Hey,
millennial pink. I know some homeowners who are painting their master bedrooms pink.
I'm going to say that's Jared and Annie, her son and daughter-in-law.
Oh.
Yeah.
So text us your favorite color, folks. 97136. Let me ask you, Scott. We have Scott Ward from Sherwin in studio. What color is a mirror? Is there a color from Sherwin's called mirror?
Not that I know of, Adam.
Well, can you please submit that to your guy at Crayola?
Tell you what.
Let's put the new color of the year, mirror.
We have really good color matching skills, so you can bring in most objects that are at least a flat surface from your house, and we'll scan it and it'll give us a formula. So let's start there.
Oh,
So it could be anything, right?
so can you scan a mirror?
So really
Good.
quick, really quick.
Ooh, I want
is
to
that-
know what that could. Probably some kind of gray or silver, right?
Probably, yeah.
That's so cool. I'm gonna look into that.
Maybe it'll be black. What color is the scanner?
That's a good one. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk more about paint, tips for homeowners, tips for contractors, and we're going to be killing it with the paint colors.
All things color trends.
I'm with it. I'm Adam Helfman. You're listening to the Hire It Done Radio Network.